What's up, y'all? It is late. My beautiful wife is sleepy. She is let me tell y'all something about a tow wife, dude. They are a special breed. I'll make this real short and sweet. My wife, golly, dude. It is, I mean, to me, it's like a miracle, man. I really don't know how else to say it. I'm gonna back up a little closer, y'all. I really don't know how to say it. It's a miracle how somebody that looks like me can end up with somebody that looks like her. At first, I thought she was blind, right? Like she had serious vision problems. Like, there's no way she's looking at me. Like everything was blurry or something, you know. Figured for sure she had like bad vision problems. Nope, I'm just lucky, dude. And I'm gonna tell y'all this too. When she got with me, I was doing working on used appliances, and look, I'm gonna shoot you straight right here, right now. I was bringing home $600 a week. All right. Working 6-day weeks. It was awful. Well, no, you guys, I take that back. So by the time I was at the end of my time with Parkway, look, I'm gonna be honest, about $750 on a 6-day week I was bringing home. And I had told myself that, y'all, okay, so this trailer is damaged beyond repair is what it says in the notes. I don't know exactly what is going on with it. I don't care. I'm just gonna load it and go, y'all. I have to get this thing on my truck and get down the road because I have to go. I could still very well get back tonight and still have cop calls and stuff. So it is absolutely top priority for me to get this thing hooked and on that truck as fast as, I mean, you're safe, but quickly, to where I do not have to worry about, okay, now I'm gonna come back, to where I don't have to worry about being out all night. You know, the sooner I get this done, the sooner I can take it to the house. Take it to the house. Oh, y'all, I can't sing. Let me shut my mouth because I know I can't sing. Okay. Now, look, guys, y'all already know my spiel that I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it anyways. I am not a professional. Dude, don't y'all dare for 1 second sit here and think that I'm telling y'all that this is how it's done, because that is please don't, let's not even do that, all right? Because that's not what I'm telling y'all. What I'm telling y'all is this is how I have to do things to get them on my truck, and how I have learned to do things to get them on my truck. Yeah, this isn't an instructional, y'all. And if anybody comes out, it's gonna be even more fun because this is a repossession. So once it gets close to the bed, I'm gonna put a skate on it. I like these little things for this exact reason. All day. And now with the skate, I'm gonna get back so we can see it. Skate's gonna help it, see? Boop, boop, boop. Gotta love them. I sure wish my T would call me about that affiliate program. That would be super cool, man. Maybe they don't, you know, maybe it's one of the things they're not interested, but they haven't told me nothing. So like I've kind of been waiting to hear back from them, and so I'm just gonna keep being patient. I'm not gonna say I'm keep being patient because I haven't been patient. I've actually already wrote them. Man, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. So they had told me in the email that they would get back to me in 3 to 5 business days, and I waited 2 weeks. Waited 10 business days total. And oh, y'all. So first I'm gonna notch to keep it from rolling, okay? All I'm doing is I'm gonna snatch it over a little bit to try to keep it to where these tires will be on the bed the right way that I want it to. And I do know that I could have pivoted the truck bed, but the wife is sleeping, y'all. She's got to be, y'all ain't gonna believe this, that woman's got to be at work at CHOA, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta in Georgia. She's got to be at work early, man. I'll tell you this, I ain't gonna tell you what time she goes to work, but I will tell you that she's up at 4 in the morning. That woman's alarm is all going off. And let me tell you about the love that she carries. So I'll tell you about how strong her love is. Whenever she knew that I was getting this call, she knew. So it's going from here to Atlanta, and she wanted to come. That's how awesome my wife is. Hello. I'm good. You? One.
Other guy didn't have a rig like this.
No, man, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. It's very frequent, almost daily. I'll get out on one and they'll say, man, I had 2 tow trucks come out. And look, and it's like this. And I'm not talking crap on other companies, man, because I was brand new at one point in time myself. And when I was new, it is so easy just to say, you know what, I'm overwhelmed and I don't think I can do the tow. It is that easy. But you never learn. You'll never learn. And then so what I learned is I got on YouTube, brother, and I would start searching how to do this, how to get this in neutral. You know, if I can't get it up my truck, I can walk my truck underneath it. There's a million ways to skin the cat. But the most important thing is making sure you do it without getting hurt, you know? And it's been a blessing, this job for me, because, you know, I've been able to do things for my family that otherwise, I'll tell you right now, man, I would have never been able to do. But it's also one of those things where, you know, you pay your dues. Right. And that's what I've been doing here, putting in the work, doing everything that I can to make sure that the company I'm working for is satisfied and that my customers are satisfied. And I can tell you, man, it's been life-changing. I have like ADHD, so I never did great in school. Right. So I did.
Yeah, but you're this right here.
Oh yeah.
So many moving parts.
That's right. That's right. I mean, and so like we all have our hats that we wear that fit us for our particular reasons. And being the way that I am, you know, alert. You know, my senses are usually pretty aware. It works out because I've never been the type of person to be able to do one thing at once. So, knowing that, I utilize the energy. I utilize the ability to do multiple things at once. I just have to make sure that I am moving methodically, and also safety. Yes, sir. Most important thing of all. You better believe it. Really?
So I need stuff towed all the time.
Brother, I got your back. And know this, you know, we might end up, because we get our stuff wrapped. Like, so we just bought a heavy and had it wrapped. So man, we might, my bosses are always into working with other businesses. So now that you've said that, I'm gonna give you a few cards, and I'll also let my boss know that we talked about it, man. And please give us a call.
Yeah, I'm about to wrap my truck. I got a little non-profit just trying to help them out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they paralyzed.
Brother, man, let me tell you.
Twice.
So, look, So that mentality that they carry, you know, running towards the fight.
Yeah.
So everything in your natural instincts that wherever, even being brought up as a baby, it doesn't matter how hard you're brought up, your natural instincts tell you, get the heck away from that.
Yeah.
Them boys, man, it's impressive. It's impressive. And the risk that, and then also the sacrifice, man, I couldn't imagine.
You're looking at it right now.
Well, I could tell you, man, I'm very grateful. And I tell you this, this country wouldn't be nowhere what it was if it weren't for y'all, man. And so I thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. And my kid. Yes, sir. Well, so one thing I'm learning, man, is with the newer generation is it's toxic. A lot of real toxic things that I thought that we were squishing in our generation.
Right.
It's not getting squashed, man. It says, if anything, it's getting worse. And so what I'm hoping for is ultimately, man, peace.
Yeah.
Peace. You know, we are all going to be the same color in the next 200 years. All of us will be. It is absolutely what's going to happen. There's no defeating it. There's no defeating it. I mean, maybe not 200, but over time, we're all going to be. Yep. Yes, sir. So look, and everybody, and black girls are dating white guys. It's almost like, I'm not sure if you've noticed it. It's like a new thing. It's like white boy swag. I don't know. I mean, good for them too, you know. Good for them too. Me too. Cause it's unity, man. I love it. I'm gonna get some cards for you. Man, my name's Darren, by the way.
All right, Maurice.
Nice to meet you, Maurice. Wow, super cool guy.
Yeah, man, that's a nice rig.
Brand new. So, well, I've had it 6 months, but we take really good care of our trucks, and the owners of the company that own this, they everything is, and you know, the thing about it is it makes us not want to ever go nowhere, man. I mean, I've done turned down another brand new truck and gave it to a new employee because I got to break this one in.
Right.
I wanted a new guy to be able to break one in too, you know. So you know you got it made when you're turning down brand new trucks. Man, it was so nice meeting you, Maurice, and I sincerely appreciate you, man. Yes, sir. Take care, brother. Yes, sir. Awesome. Okay, y'all. I got some new gloves, so we got tired of wearing mismatched gloves. I am pretty tired, y'all. It is currently 10:30. Sunday night. This is a very tight spot, y'all, and I know that. But where this, I like to put things. I don't want to leave this out to where somebody can come and get it. I want to have it tucked in, hidden. Like, what would I want my trailer? I don't want to leave this thing out to where a truck could pull by and see it. I want it to be tucked in back here hidden. And no, they don't ask me to do this. They have not. I mean, they don't. I mean, they know we pretty much can put it wherever we feel is, you know, is best. But in this situation, I absolutely feel like hiding this thing a little bit is good. I mean, there's several reasons why. The area, we're in Atlanta, you know, I just would hate for me to drop this thing off and then my customer get it stolen from them because I put it in a spot that made it obvious for a thief. I just don't want nothing to do with that problem. These are one of my favorite customers, and they take good care of us. So we're gonna take really good care of them. Absolutely. That hurt. That hurt. All right. Don't let that happen again. So this little thing right here, y'all, I made this. So I had an old strap that had gotten torn. So I took an old hook like this, okay? And this is this type of knot that I use. I learned from my dad. It's 2 1/2 hitches bit down on themselves, and so what happens is the second one bites down on the first one, and this thing, those knots are super powerful. Anyways, I know this probably isn't like the most DOT certified regulated thing, y'all, but please keep in mind I'm ordering new straps, and this is only gonna be happening for a couple days, okay? All right, so now the wife is with me, y'all. That woman, I love that woman to death, man. Golly, I'm so grateful to have found someone that can tolerate my crazy ass. Man, y'all, I am a lunatic. I really am. She just tolerates the hell out of me, dude. Actually, even does more than tolerate me. I really do think she loves me, and that's even crazier. Bless her heart. All right, I'm gonna go get my remote because, oh, shoot, my knee, dude. I mean, it hurt. I know y'all could hear that when it hit. We'll see what the damage is like in the morning. If you know, gotta know. What you go. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll it back until the back tires on this thing. Watch, see how that's off like that? Now I can take the bed and roll her back. What I'm going to be doing is setting the trailer on the ground. All right, now once I got them back tires on the ground, y'all, it's all a matter of winching out. You know what? Let's do. Let's practice our. It's time to start using these tricks. All right. Okay. He said that my wheel lift being down can help stabilize me. Okay. All right, so that's done. Now it should, if I bite, those tires should roll. Wow, y'all, look at that. So what this does, by doing that brake, now you're not dragging your tires, and you're not, Mike, if you get to watch this, but if you don't mind in the comments, just kind of, what, I know you had said because it can hurt the airbags, and I think you had said that it was also bad for the truck's rear end. Man, if you don't mind just kind of giving just a brief description of why walking these trucks with the brake on isn't the greatest idea, honestly, but I can't remember all. I know that you had a few darn good reasons though, and one was all I needed. All right, we're gonna put something behind the tire. Chalk real quick. I'll have to grab this back and then find something around here. I'm sure there'll be a chalk behind something around here. I mean, these guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, they're such a loyal customer. I would give them a chalk. I mean, these people, they're one of my favorites. We got these people, UPS, and then the police accounts. Those are like all my favorites. See it rolling? So I'm watching all that, right? So this is walking the truck. If you have airbags and air brakes, this is the way that I've been taught by the more experienced guys in the industry. Look, you can do it the other way. Yeah, you can. But from everything I've been told, your bags aren't going to last at all. You're going to be tearing up very, very expensive parts on your truck. And y'all, I shouldn't have to say this to any of you. Our trucks are everything. Man, if your boss, or even if it's your truck, man, if your boss don't see that you're taking care of your truck, or you're tearing your truck up, you won't have a boss because you won't have a job, man. Most of these people that own these tow truck companies, they have to keep their insurance low. So if you're out tearing stuff up and wrecking and messing up and you keep causing claims, man, a lot of places, you know, if you get one claim, you call someone to get a claim, you're done. That's it. You don't get a write-up. You don't get a write-up, bud. You either pay like all of the amount, right? Which you probably still do that anyways. You pay all the amount, and then what happens is the insurance that the company has will give the company an ultimatum. Look, we can't keep you if he stays on your staff, which puts your boss in a position to protect his company. And protecting his company is a very polite way of saying fire your ass. Guys, these trucks, golly, so typically on any given day, my truck would have been 130,000, okay? 130,000, 130,000. Right now with COVID and how hard it is to get trucks and stuff, to buy the same exact truck, you're looking at 200,000 right now, 170 to 200,000, depending on where you get it from and how, if it's brand new and stuff. So they're higher right now than what they would be, and parts are harder to get right now than what they used to be. So it's all a matter of trying to make sure this stuff lasts as long as possible. And I knew that if I started listening to guys that's been in the industry, that's made the mistakes already themselves or had seen them made, and there's wisdom that comes with listening to people who, first off, you'll never learn nothing if you're talking. You can't be listening if you're speaking. So with that, you got to take the cotton out of your ears and shove in your mouth, right? So once you do that, you take the cotton out of your ears and shove in your mouth. You start listening to people. What I've learned is, and this is me, that there's growth that happens, and it is immediate growth. If you're actually listening to people who are wholeheartedly trying to help you do your job better, and you're taking that advice in, and your company, it will be noticeable that your skills are improving in no time. Like, everyone will notice. And it's not just your fellow employees, they're gonna notice. It's gonna be your employers, because of how your calls are turning out, how you're completing your calls. You'll end up being smoother and faster, more than likely, because you're not gonna be making the same stupid mistakes because you don't know what you're doing, because you've done. Look, you know how many people out there have torn up so much crap on these vehicles, and y'all, I'm not gonna say names, I will not say names, but I will say this. Let's see. That I knew a guy that worked at this company, and he made it working here 4 months, okay? Now, this guy could do $7,000-8,000 to a truck almost every week. He could run. He could run and run and run and run with the best of them. But he had a problem. His biggest flaw was he would, first off, he would trust customers completely with running his controls. Guys, I've been doing this. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I've been working at this job, okay, for 2 years in July. Never, not one time have I ever let anyone touch my controls unless it were one of the operators at my job who had more, who I knew for a fact had more experience than me, and I was there, standing there when it got operated. So this kid unfortunately let people operate his truck, and what happened is he was loading one on the 20, and he was riding in the vehicle and steering it up, and the customer was on his winch. The reason that this is red, y'all, there's a reason that's red, because that thing right there, that is the most dangerous one, right? So he had the customer running the winch. What did the customer do? The customer, instead of stopping when the front reaches the truck, customer sucked the freaking bridle straight into the dang winch plate, straight into the winch drum, and snapped it. And Cody, the kid takes a ride, man, and goes off the truck, and it runs over his leg. Me and David had to go out and get it, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you right now, when it comes to doing that kind of crap, he could have died. The kid gotta get killed, man. And that's in. So first off, he could have got killed, and that's what we're gonna focus on. Is this young man has a son. He's got a girlfriend. I think they might even be married now. When he got let go from our company, our bosses let him go to save his life, right? We knew that he could make enough money to pay back the damages. We knew that. They were saving this kid's life. That's what it come down to be. Richard and Laura at my job, they are just smart, man, in so many more ways than just accounting and dispatching and numbers. Like they're just super smart people, and I'm trying to find a VIN here, y'all, because if I don't get this information in, I get money taken out of my check, and I don't do good with that. As a matter of fact, yeah, we're not going to even discuss that right now. No, that's not a VIN. All right, y'all, let me get back with y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't.